Hello, everybody. Hello, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you live. I am live on Facebook along with YouTube tonight. Just want to share some great information. If you were online with us just recently, we had a global empowerment call, and I will glean a few key points from that. But this discussion tonight, I want to just talk about a spending model and saving model. So two different business models. And let me do a quick audio check, make sure everybody can hear me well. Hold on one moment while I do that quick audio check for everybody joining on. I see a few people are logging in right now. So I hope everybody's having a great day, afternoon, night, just depends on when and where you are in this awesome world that we live in. What's up, Phineas? How are you doing, sir? All right, let me check this audio here. All right. Cool. Looks like audio is doing good. What's up, Phineas the Boss Parkinson, man? Keep doing what you're doing, brother. All right, perfect. So we got some good audio. I see Veronica's coming in. Welcome, Veronica. Thank you for always hanging out with us. I'll put this here. Woo, guys. So we just got off an amazing global webinar, two actually kind of back to back. And I'll glean a little bit from that because there's some key points that I want to discuss on there. What's up, Phineas? Yep. You're welcome, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm telling you, we have so many amazing leaders that have a heart to help people. And what you're doing with your platform, good stuff, Phineas. Good stuff. You and the wife are holding it down, man. I'm proud of you guys. So for everybody who's joining me on YouTube, this is Daniel Higgins coming to you. I'm an independent affiliate with Karatbars International. I have a little background in business management. My degree is in business management. So I like to keep things short, simple, and concise to the point. There's some key things that we'll discuss about spending business models and saving business models. And to be honest with you, I mean, what I've been exposed to with my business management degree was always business models that were focused on spending. So if someone had to move their money away from themselves to acquire a good or a service or things like that. So let's talk about it. So what drives the business, right? Every business is different. And there's nothing wrong with the spending model or savings model. It just depends on what your goal is, right? So there's no bad, no wrong or right. These are both just options that you have. And you want to be aware of these options. And depending on what your goals are, you want to take advantage of whatever the business model is. So what drives the business, right? What drives your business, the entity that you're connected to? Okay. So most businesses, of course, like I mentioned, their focus is, so most businesses, they're going to be selling some kind of product, good or service. Very many are focused on that. And that is good. There's nothing wrong with that. So there's different services that we need to take advantage of. There's certain products that we, consumables, things like that you need to get, You don't have any choice in the matter. Even like Comcast, there's a service that they provide and we get to take advantage of jumping on the internet, Verizon, cell phone service, all of those things. So these services are good. So it's very interesting. There's an amazing book by Mr. Robert Kiyosaki. He talks about real money. He talks about real assets. And he talks about real teachers in this newest book called Fake, right? So as you're acquiring a good or service, this is something that he had a question about. This is a question from Robert Kiyosaki or inspired by Robert Kiyosaki. So as you get this good or service, just think about it. This is just something to consider. Like I said before, there's nothing wrong or right. Every business model is different. There's some business models that are focused on spending where you're going to take your money, you're going to move your money away from yourself to get that product, that good or that service. That's what's going on with it, right? And then there's other business models, right? So Robert Kiyosaki asked this question, and it's a good question to ask yourself when you're in the marketplace, you're acquiring things, right? Does this product, good or service, is it going to build my wealth? Okay. Will it build my wealth? So just think about that. You're going through your normal day. You stop into whatever store you're normally going to. Will that build your wealth? Would that good or service just by itself build your wealth? Is that skin cream going to build my wealth? Right? Will this movie ticket build my wealth? Right? And of course, we're business owners, right? So we get to take advantage of several business practices like tax write-offs, right? So we go to the movies, and it's a movie, it's a tax write-off because we're going to entertain or connect our business partners to something fun, right? So those are tax write-offs. So we're okay with those. But in and out of itself, would that good or service, will it increase my wealth? With that lotion, that potion, that pill. Nothing wrong with those services. You probably need some of those services. Even if you're doing life insurance, will the life insurance itself build your wealth? According to Robert Kiyosaki, he talks a lot about assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket. So if money is moving away from your household, if the money is moving away from your household, then it is a liability. So as you think about, does this product, good, or service build my wealth? It also comes back to this amazing question. Is this an asset or is it a liability? And Robert Kiyosaki, I love his simple explanation of an asset or a liability. Very simple. No one can misunderstand that. Is the good or service putting money in your pocket an asset, or is it moving money away from your pocket, right? Now, in the book Fake, he talks a little bit about the 401k, IRAs, all those different things. They're actually not an asset, they're a liability because where is the cash flowing? The cash is flowing, the currency is flowing away from you, right? So there's different business models that you could take advantage of. There's a spending business model, and to be honest with you, we're connected to not just a spending business model, or even our whole economy, our global economy is connected to spending, moving money away from ourselves, and we're actually connected to a debt-based money system or a debt-based currency system. That's what we're connected to. So those are very big things that you want to be aware of. We were born into a debt-based system. So we need to take a little time, understand a little bit of monetary history, understand that most business models are, hey, you're going to move money away from yourself. You're going to move your currency away from yourself in hopes of making a profit, right? As you're on the consumer side of things, or even if you're in the business owner side of things, you're going to move your currency away from yourself in hopes of bringing a profit in, right? So that's normal business models. Nothing wrong with that. It's been working out for a lot of people, right? So the global economy is based on everybody spend, 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 spend. So with everything going on right now, and most people are sheltered and in, what happens to our global economy? What happens to certain business models? Certain business models that are bent on spending, and you're not having that opportunity to go out to that location and spend. Of course, there's a decline in the economy. There's a decline in the business. Of course, now a lot of businesses are trying to shift to online as much as they can to kind of recoup some of that, right? But some things people want to go out, they want to touch, they want to feel it, and that's understandable. They want to, taste it even, depending on what your product, good, or service is. So that's all good. So those are very, very simple points that I like to chat about. And what's going on, Tommy Lynch? Welcome to the live stream. So those are big, big, big important points. So, like I said, most businesses, and I have a degree in business management and I have a degree in leadership, right? So, but most business models that I was exposed to throughout my whole time of getting my degree, those business models are focused on the customer or the person is moving money away from themselves for a product, good, or service. That product, good, or service in itself is not an asset. That product, good, or service does not increase your wealth, right? That's what most people are exposed to because that's what I was exposed to throughout my whole time learning and studying for my degree. So here's the thing. We actually have the one and only business model where we're focused on saving. So when we tell you we get paid to save, that's what we do. Now, Pastor Larry died tonight was on fire, but he's always on fire because he understands monetary history. And for those of you guys don't know, Pastor Larry Dye has been connected to Karatbars International from since it started. Karatbars is almost 10 years old, right? He's been connected to Karatbars International. I'm so honored that I've had the pleasure of meeting him several times during the first Let's Go weekend and other Let's Go weekends, along with meeting his awesome son who's following in his footsteps, right? So family business, right? Now, tonight, he laid out some amazing things. Pastor Larry Dye has been in the financial arena for over 47 years. And I took a whole bunch of notes tonight while he was chatting on the empowerment call, but I'm not going to go through all of them. But basically, one key, man, he said so many good things, and it ties in perfectly with this outline that I wrote a few days ago. But it just connects perfectly to what I'm talking about. So Pastor Larry Dye said this, and he said this before, but this is me sharing this with you guys because I know a lot of people haven't been able to meet Pastor Larry Dye and realize the caliber of leadership that we have within this our great global organization. So Pastor Larry Dye said, I stopped saving paper money over 40 years ago. He said, I stopped saving paper money over 40 years ago. He's only saved, listen to what we're saying, because our business model is focused on everyone saving. Our business model is move your money towards you, keep it, and get paid. That's our business model is you get paid to save the right way, right? So that's what he said. He said he's been financially free since 1988. Now, I know that there was one time where Pastor Larry died for several years. He was saving 40 grams of physical gold every week because we're in a gold savings program where we get paid to keep. So he was leading the way. And I love what he said. He said, we do business in more locations than McDonald's and Walmart. Karatbars is in 149 countries. So that's just amazing in itself. So he's been in the financial arena for 47 years. He's been financially free since 1988. He's been saving real money. Oh man, that's good stuff right there. What's going on, Ms. Turner? I see you. I see you. So it's just amazing to be surrounded by people of that kind of caliber, right? Now, here's another huge thing. All he said that I mean, that was this. He said so many good things. I'm telling you. Now, one thing I'll tell you. So he said, so this is Pastor Larry Dye. We show people the correct way to save. We are in a savings program. Yeah. 148 countries, brother. So, and thanks for that comment, Gabriel, man. I love hanging out with you, brother. It's always good. Good to connect with you, man. So we have just amazing leaders that have a heart to help people. He talked about that, and that's something that I talked about this morning. We have leaders that are just ready, but also have a heart to help people that connect with this global mission. The mission of Karatbars is to help you become financially free. That's the mission of Karatbars International. On our empowerment call today that just passed in a few hours ago, we had several individuals that were financially free on that power call. or on that empowerment call. So we get connected to some amazing leaders, amazing leaders. So yeah, 149 countries. We're actively connecting and helping the world save money. So when someone is sharing this information with you, they're sharing a way for you to keep more of your money. It's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. That is so important. Because if you make $100,000 a year and you spend $120,000 a year, you are in a deficit. And we have been focused on, a lot of people have been focused on spending. We have in America, especially too, we have a very big focus on spending habits. We spend more than we actually bring in. We spend more than we keep. So we want to have that adult conversation of it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. And when you have a actual business, you can actually save yourself in taxes. You can save yourself in taxes. So the money that you save, and get to your professional, a tax professional, and chat with them. Say, hey, listen, I'm about to start a home-based business. There's a whole category on the IRS website where they walk you through all of the benefits of having your own home-based business on the IRS website. So you go to irs.gov and then look up all of the amazing things that are available to business owners of home-based businesses, right? So we're talking about spending model, saving model. There's different business models. There's nothing wrong with either one. It just depends on what your personal goals are and what your focus is going to be. So of course, for your financial future, you're going to want to think about this question from Robert Kiyosaki. Does this product, good or service, is it going to build my wealth? And then last thing from Pastor Larry Dye, he said a lot of great things. He said everything you do in Care Bars benefits you the most. Everything you do in Care Bars benefits you the most because the product, the good, the service that we're doing is a category creator where you're literally getting paid to save. I'm talking slow. I just want to make sure I'm clearly communicating. But make no mistake, I'm extremely excited and I'm really trying to make sure that I'm clearly communicating as best I can. Now, who worked to get that money, right? There you go. You deserve to keep some of the money that you earn. You're the person who worked for the money. Pay yourself first. We are actually walking in and focused on a wealth building principle of saving, creating a habit of saving. If you have read the law of success, that is one of the key laws of success is saving. It empowers you in a whole different way. The habit empowers you. Man, I'm telling you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Even more information. Been a tax professional for 26 years. Care Bars enables you to write off everything you spend for. Open your free Gold Savings account now. Now it's amazing, guys. You're watching me on YouTube, a free account. You're watching us on Facebook, a free account. You may catch this later on a different social media platform that's free. So when someone says, hey, you can get a free gold savings account, why would you hesitate on that? It's free, just like those social media platforms. Don't charge you a dime, but literally take all your information and send it to other people. Karatbars positions you to have a free gold savings account. Now, here's another thing that Pastor Larry Dye said that was just amazing. He's been in the financial arena for 48 years. He's actually worked specifically with precious metals and has his expertise in has been exposed to silver. So he talked about that just briefly and said, hey, listen, he's worked with silver mines. So he understands precious metals. So the moment he was introduced to Karatbars, he was all over it because he wasn't able to acquire physical gold because of the expense. Karatbars has put that in the history books because Karatbars has positioned the normal average person, just like you and me, to save physical gold in small increments, 1 gram, 2.5 gram, 5 gram increments, and even smaller to a tenth of a gram. So when we tell you that you've been positioned for success, it's absolutely true. So think about this as you go throughout your day or as you go throughout your week. Robert Kiyosaki asked this amazing question. Does the product, good, or service that you are acquiring, will it build your wealth? There are some services that you're going to need. You're going to need to spend on certain things. Completely understand that. What we're saying is you want to examine that because if you can, and it's within your control, if you can control and focus in on moving away from products, goods, and services that don't build your wealth and shift your focus and your mindset onto wealth building and learning the correct way to save. When you save, there's nothing at risk. Robert Kiyosaki has said in his book, his most recent book called Fake, gold has no risk because it is real money. Money has no risk. Investments have risk. Yes, absolutely they do. We're not telling you to invest. The word I've been focused on and sharing with you is a savings business model. So, guys, girls, ladies, gents, everyone, please get back with the person who's sharing this information with you. Get back with them like yesterday. Get back with them like 3 days before today. Get back with them very quickly. Get your free Gold Savers account set up. Pastor Larry Dye has not saved a paper dollar in over 40 years because he took the time to learn and understand monetary history. And because of that, he knew that physical gold holds its purchasing power every single year, year after year. He's been living a completely debt-free life for several years because he's been focused on real money. Real money. All right? So I got to put this up there. Choose the affiliate, become a business owner. Business owner in your home. Karatbars is networking and is carrying you to, let's see, everywhere you go. Yep. Everywhere you go. Networking at Walmart. Where you go, grab some for your business. Yeah, there's so many advantages to having your own home-based business. It's amazing. It is amazing. So guys, get back with the person sharing this information with you, especially if you're on my YouTube page, go straight to my website, kickstartyourdreams.net. Guys, get back with the person who's sharing this information with you. They actually have your best interest at heart. Pastor Larry Dye said it just like this. Everything you do in Karatbars benefits you the most. We are encouraging you to keep more of your money. We're encouraging you to pay yourself first. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're focused on. So, guys, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day, night, afternoon. Just depends on where you're at in this awesome world. And I will see you guys on the next live stream via YouTube, via Facebook, or even Periscope. Just depends on where I send all this great information. So, guys, thank you for your time. If I'm the first person sharing Karatbars International with you, go right to my website, kickstartyourdreams.net. We will see you guys on the next live stream and the next live event, okay?